Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. I hope you're having a great week. We've had a good week around here. We've been busy. We've had school. We've had incidents at school. Yike. We have had all kind of fun. I had a finish this week, not an FFO. I haven't put the buttons on it or fully finished it yet. And I've got some stitching done, and I have a hot mess on this table. And I didn't get finished last week. We had to hurry and go to the doctor. I didn't get to show all the things that Julie had in our little bag. A fun face mask that Patty and I were gonna do and we forgot. Some little M&Ms. But these were the best. I'd never seen these before. And it is a little sheet of paper. I'm gonna try to pull one out so you can see it. It's got little sheets in it, like this. It's like a little sheet, but it turns into soap. So you can keep it in your purse, and if you go somewhere in the bathroom and there is no soap, you will have soap. And I thought this was the most genius thing ever. I'd never seen these somehow. Of course, what else is new, right? There are so many things that I have not seen. And Jackie was sweet enough to let me know that the bags were made by Boulder Valley Crafts. So these beautiful bags here. And she said there's a tag on there, and of course I missed it. Leave it to me. But it's by Boulder Valley Crafts. It's probably right in here. No, that's Penny's. That's Penny's until. Oh, right here. No, that says Stitch West. But anyway, it's by Boulder Valley Crafts, and they did an amazing job. I think they made 220 some odd bags, so that's insane amount of work to think of. And Julie, it was so nice to meet you, and I know you do the same for me. She said she was nervous. It was her first Stitch-Con, and she was so sweet, and she said, yeah, I just made everything go so nice. But here's the thing, you know, when you meet people and you just know they're good people, and you know they do the same for you. So that's the great thing about the stitching community, I think, is that everybody really genuinely just wants to enfold all their friends and friends to be. Like I've told her before, at Stitch House, there's 300 people I don't get to know yet, yay! And I get to know them now. I don't know yet, and I get to know them now. And that is, and everybody is wonderful. Everybody is so super sweet. So it has been absolutely the best. And Mary, thank you so much for your kind words. And yes, Vicki, Patty takes good care of me, and that's a full-time job. That is a full-time job. She needs an assistant, I'm sure, just to try to keep me in check. Because what I got rushed and didn't tell y'all last week was I got the TSA pre-check. So that, you know, hopefully it would make me going through the airport somewhat smoother, because me going through the airport is it's never very smooth. I'm always that person. I don't know what it is that looks about me, but so I had the TSA pre-check. So I think, so Patty and I are going through the airport. We're both in the TSA pre-check, and then they said, oh ma'am, right through here. Well, I had forgot, I put all my stuff in, but I had my phone in my back pocket. So then I said, oh no, my phone's in my back pocket. Well, then when I ran back through, it said made the thing mad. So then I put my phone in my thing, and they said, well, now you have to go through the, the round around, which I always, usually get the round around. And so I went through the round around. Well, then I set something off in the round around because I had forgot and shoved my ID in my back pocket. So then I got the step up from the strip search, the full pat down where they offer you a room by yourself. And I'm like, look, I'm good. Just do what you got to do. Patty's just standing over there so patiently waiting on all the trauma that I create everywhere I go. And I tell the person, I said, listen, and they were like, it's okay. And I was like, no, it's me. I will be the worst one you have all day long. Trust me. I will set off every alarm, every gadget, every airport should hire me to go through and say, what would you do to make all this go awry? And I could tell them instantly, it's not a purpose. It's just the way it's just me. So yes, I, even with a TSA pre-check, ended up with the absolute all the way up to the crotch and squish around your boobs and the whole shebang bang. So leave it to me. And Patty very patiently just standing over there being kind like always. And Teresa, yes, I took a suitcase with some room in it to bring things back. Now, in my mind, I was going to bring back less because I took some things for the free table, and I had my table gifts and all this. So in my mind, I think, well, I'll come back with less, but I should know better because so many people pass out so many things that you end up coming back with more. So yes, if you go to StitchCon, either bring a little extra bag or room in your carry-on, or carry a backpack that you can use as a carry-on in your bag, because you're gonna get all kind of funness from everybody there on top of your purchases. So yeah, you gotta leave some room in your suitcase. Oh, and Penny doesn't have an Insta. It says on here that she does, I thought, but I don't know. Oh, that's what she said. She has an Insta, but she's never posted anything on it, I think. Is that right, Penny? Penny is 2 Eclectic Sisters, and she has a Flosstube. But I don't think she has ever posted anything on her Insta yet. So I think that's why we can't find that on there. Now, Lisa I met at StitchCon, and she has, it is 2 old lady bags, like 2 TWO, old, OLD, lady, LADY, bags, BAGS, .etsy.com. She's on Etsy, and her bags are gorgeous and very affordable. I thought they were very well priced. So if you're looking for some beautiful bags, I think Wendy made this one. And Lisa has some of these with the French General fabric and all these things. So she has them on her Etsy, and they are gorgeous. And Leilani, I sent you back an email. Look for it. I would love to try to do a little quick meetup. So let me know if that works for y'all. Now, I'll start with my finish just because it's already on the board. I came back and I had picked this up at StitchCon. And it is Howl by Shepherd's Bush. It is so cute. And I got all my stitching done on it, but I did not get the buttons put on yet. I need to press it and put my buttons on. But you can see it is just the cutest thing. Now it comes with the button pack. So I'll pull this out and show y'all here. The button pack comes with it. And I got mine at StitchCon. But I don't know, I bet you could get it from Jabco if they don't have it at Keepsakes. Your LNS might have it. I don't know how old this one is. Let's see if I see a date on here. I don't see a date on here, so I'm not sure how old it is. I don't see a date anywhere, but Keepsakes or the Jabco, I'm sure probably still have it. The buttons are so cute. And I can't wait to FFO it, but it was a quick, fun stitch. It does have some back stitching, but other than that, no specialty stitches. I did, instead of, I'm gonna get a pair so I can get close enough so y'all can see. Instead, I did little satins inside the little blooms. See if that's gonna, that's too far. There we go, maybe. But it is super cute. It's a little spider, and there's another little pumpkin. There's little eye buttons. There's a bat up here. Just so cute. So that one was a really fun quick stitch that I was wanting to do, be stitching on something real Halloween-y that I can finish real quick. And I haven't put my date on here yet, so I may use one of my little charms on there also, so we'll see. But it is just the cutest little stitch. I don't know if it comes, it says it's $4 without the button pack, so I don't know if you can get it without the button pack. I'm not sure about that. See? But if you call Shepherd's Bush, I'm sure if your LNS doesn't have it and Keepsakes doesn't have it anymore, if you call Shepherd's Bush there in Ogden, I'm sure they'll be able to steer you through the process, because it was just fun, quick. Like I said, the little back stitching, I loved the colors in it. I may have changed one, but I don't think so. I think maybe I used the called fors. But it was just so cute. So cute. Fun little stitch. So that one, oh, and Julie had some hand cream in there. I don't remember if I showed y'all that. Like I said, I have got such a mess going here. If y'all could see this. And I don't remember last week if I did. Pam Sudeth, yes, I do make Buffy tea. And I think I sent out the recipe to somebody. Maybe it was you, Pam. It is 1 bag of chamomile tea, 1 bag of peppermint tea. And then you put some, like half a lemon in there. I slice up about half a lemon, or just squeeze half a lemon and drop it down in there. Or an orange if I don't have a lemon in the house right then. And put some honey and some slices of fresh ginger and just drop it down in there. Pour hot water over it. And then I just add hot water to it all day. And it really helps break up and keep you opened up so you can breathe. And Kim Ray, yes, Stephanie Lindy Stitches is adorable. Charles, that Disney map on the brag table, yes, it was amazing. And it really just makes you want to jump in there like on Mary Poppins. You just jump in the picture and be there. It was that perfect. And Teresa, I never thought about the East-West Coast perspective of a picture. She said my beach pictures kept throwing her off because she is West Coast, and so the sun is, it's not the same. So I never had thought about that at all. So, okay, and Sandra. Oh, Sandra, it was nice to meet y'all, and y'all were adorable. I can't remember if I said those last week, so we're just going to go ahead and hit those real quick. Okay, now I have stitched on my Santa's Night Tree, because I told y'all I really want to be able to have this finished in the background at the Jingle Ball. That's important to me. So Patty and I are both working on ours, trying to get them done. We want to be able to say we finished our project from Jingle Ball last year before Jingle Ball this year. And if I can find where I've buried it here. What a mess. I've started on my second little house. Now I decided to do 1 red bird and 1 blackbird on here, just because I love the ravens I have out here in my yard. They're huge and they make me so happy. And so I decided I would put 1 raven and one blackbird and 1 red bird in there. And this is very wrinkly, but so all my snow up to the first house is finished. My bird is finished, my first house, and the little lamp is finished in the yard. I've started on the second house. And of course, I haven't done Sandy up in the air yet. But this is gorgeous. And now she did just release this. This is Hello from Liz Matthews. She did just release this in very similar to this in a square. So if you don't want to do the tree finish, she does have it charted and out in a chart now, because the design is just too cute but she has it out that way if you don't want to do the tree finish on it. And now we were sitting there at Stitch West, and I can't remember if it was Karen or Jennifer. Somebody said that someone had used a red, white, and green variegated floss. And then just done, you know, stitch, 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 individual stitches. And so it gave a real mottled red, white, and green effect. So if you're shying away from this because you're not crazy about trying to get the plaid pattern, and I will say, once you get a bit of a rhythm going with it, you can kind of roll with it like this. So once you get your rhythm going with it, it does work out much smoother than you would think. But if you're not into that, I thought that was a great idea. You know, that's what I've done on the sampler that's languishing and hasn't been touched. Instead of all the million of confetti stitches, because it's a Jane Greenough and her shading is gorgeous, I just did a variegated thread in the flowers. And I think for me, it works out. It works perfect. So I think that's a really good idea if you're not wanting to spend tons of time trying to get a pattern down just right. Now, I will say I love that it is, and I got the kit. So here we are. I used up all my schneckly because remember I had that boo-boo. I had, no, I didn't have the boo-boo. I decided to change my fabric. So I guess that's kind of a boo-boo. And when I did that, then I had already used up so much of that using this big block right here that I just went and bought another one. So I have another schneckly in my little bag here, ready to go. But it has been coming along great. Patty has made crazy progress on hers. She's Patty Pin 4. And you can look at hers. Man, she'll be done this weekend. I guarantee it. She is very, very good at focusing. We're like polar opposites. Because I'm not very good at focusing. I know any of y'all that have met me are shocked, right? No surprises. No surprises. So that one is just super fun to stitch on. I can't wait to see everybody's finishes on it because I'm thinking people will have chosen different background fabric. And that's going to be really interesting to see what they picked as their different background fabrics and how different it makes it look. Now, also, We the People got some love. And like I said, please remember, if you're super happy, there's half the universe that's super sad, half the US at least. And the same thing, every time, every election we have this. It's just the way it is. We have a two-party system. The Founding Fathers told us not to use a two-party system. Well, we thought they were smart enough to get us going, but then didn't think they're smart enough to keep on doing what they say. I'm not really sure, but you know, whatever. But so here we're in this two-party system where we're very polarized, and half the people are super sad half the time and half the people are super happy. So that's just where we're at as a country. But like I said, please do not lose friends over something as ridiculous as politics. That's like losing a friend over something like my favorite color, in my opinion. I just don't get it. It's just a personal opinion. And don't come at me with one is right and one is wrong. Everything about right and wrong is perspective. So please try to remember that. You may think you're right, but from where somebody else is sitting, it may not be. So just be nice to each other. Please, please be nice to each other. This is my We the People. And it has got, I finished this row and I've nearly finished the red row. It will be getting work this weekend. I love it. I'm gonna do a little light gray back stitch around the perimeter when I'm all done to kind of set it off from my fabric. I did tie-dye mine, but I should have dunked it again, I think. I didn't do but one dunk. I should have gone back and dunked again. This is We the People by the Salty Stitcher. You can get this as a PDF or as a paper chart. Either way, I did start doing a little bit of my words too. So we're gonna get stitch on this. We're hoping to have, or I am hoping to have it, the majority of it done by Inauguration Day. I think we're all gonna wait if we can stand to and put in our last few stitches together at StitchCon, because that'll be fun. So, because we started it after we left, we all started it. So I'm hoping we can, at least some of us have it done. So that is super, super fun. It is an absolutely adorable little stitch. And it's not little, it's big, and it's absolutely full coverage. So know that going in. It is a, if my fingers could work here. It's a full coverage piece. So, I mean, there's a lot of stitching to it, a whole lot of stitching to it. And I told y'all, I think I showed y'all this last time. This, I think, is Misty Mountain Stitcher. I met her at StitchCon. I hope that's right. It's adorable, and that's what I'm using for my We the People little thread bed and needle book, because I do keep all that together, and I need to put these skizzers in here. I told y'all one of my parents stopped from last year and said, do you call scissors something besides, she said, do you call them skizzy-izzers? And I laughed and I said, well, actually we call them skizzers, because one of the kids, when they were little, when they were learning to read, just maintained that it says skizzers, right? It says skizzers. So I said, so I do call them skizzers, just, you know, like we call knives cuts around here. CJ insisted that he'd still ask for a cut. And now when we're at the restaurant at our favorite little local dive, I mean, 1 out of every 5 times do you get a knife in your silverware roll, right? So we say you won the cut lotto if you if you get a cut in your silverware. So she stopped. She just laughed. She said, "Well, Nora says that they're skizzy-izzers, and that's what Miss Nisi called them, and that's what we're supposed to call them." I said, well, I do say skizzers. So I love that she's added an extra little izzy in there. But so here are my threads, and y'all know in each one of my bags. So Patty made us all a bag, a patriotic bag. She makes the fabulous bags for us all anytime we have things going. She's amazing. And she'll make us a bag. So I always have a little thread book in there. I have my floss. I always have a pair of scissors on a ring. Because I carry stuff with me, and I have my beautiful scissors and stuff over by where I sit to stitch, but I don't carry them with me when I travel or anything. I don't need that kind of stress in my life. I really don't. So that one has got some love. Now, also my piece for Daylene here. When I started it out, I thought it was Kimi because I love the hair on it. Made me think of Kimi's. but then I realized it's actually Daylene's hair. And I also have my things in the cart to donate, that the birthday boxes. If you've never done birthday cake boxes, Daylene talked about them, and I thought it was a great idea. And one of y'all mentioned y'all were gonna do some. And so I just jumped right on there. I've got some ready, and I'm going to drop them off when we go through town today. Now, as you can see, this is why Lugana and I struggle, because it is very stitchy. So I will have to pull mine really tight when I finish it. This is my Fall Angel. It's a kit, an old kit from the 90s. They did her hair with just negative space up there. I decided she needed some beautiful hair, and then after Daylene passed, I realized it was Daylene. And so I'd given her a little smile, like Daylene was always smiling, and these beautiful curls. And I am just nearly done with her. So her wing got finished, more got done on the pumpkin, more got done on her little frock in the front. The little second pumpkin is started down there. So it's on a piece of 28 count khaki Lugana. It came with the threads. And I have back stitched part of this side and none of this side, except for her head. Her head is back stitched. So, but when I get this side done, all back stitched, I'm hoping I can make myself stop at the halfway mark so y'all can see the difference that just a few back stitches make. I mean, they really, really do make something show out a whole lot. So I love her. I love stitching on her. She is near a finish also. Let's see here, where's her? It's in her little thread bit. And here again, here's the chart. Here are my, I put my little threads on a thing like this. And of course I always get everything in a knot, but I also put the little symbol out there by it, so I don't have to keep looking back at the key to keep working on it. So I like that. And then, so here it is like this, and I am just going to slip it right in here. Now let's see what else we have over here. Oh, I got my, I told y'all they said I'd won 2 things at the Stitch West. And they came. They told me they'd mail them to me. They reached out and told me they'd mail them. I was so excited that I didn't have any of this. Some of this I've never even seen. So that was even nicer. There it is, okay. And so I won these little kits. There was a little one that had these little owls, and I thought they were so cute. And they're just on Ada. They'll be a quick little stitch. I thought I would stitch them up and put them on another little stand in Mama's room, so she can just, it's another thing she can just move around and, you know, fidget, mess with, like she thinks, like she's decorating. So thereby, I'm probably gonna butcher this, Riolis. There's a little owl with a little clock, and it's a full kit in here. Here's a little skiing owl, or he's cross-country skiing, I guess, or hiking in the snow. I don't know if you can hike in the snow. I'm not sure about exactly how that works. I think he has on some snowshoes, maybe. I don't know. I think he has on snowshoes. Maybe he's snowshoeing. But he's adorable, and she likes owls, so these will be extra fun for her. And then there's one that's Go Night Night. It makes me think of Wee Willie Winky. It's got this little polka dot nightgown on. And evidently there's a whole series of them. So the one that's missing is, he's fell down on his ice skates, and then there's 2 with a heart in there. but it is a full kit. So I won those, and I think Carol sent them to me. Carrie sent them to me. I reached out that I'd won them. And then I got this absolutely fabulous kit to do this. It has all the threads in here. So cute. All the threads. So here's the sew pattern. And I'm gonna fold this back so you can't see the chart. And all these threads in here. They gorgeous. All to do it with. And now I didn't do my other one with this. I didn't even think about using this. So this is, I love that. And the little bag. And if you, I know y'all have seen these. I did, one is my StitchCon gift. I did one for Patty. They're mad about plaid. I know Fat Quarter Shop has them. 123 Stitch has them. I know a lot of the LNS Keepsakes has them. So I'm sure most LNSs, you know, if you'll reach out, probably do have them. They're not expensive, like 12 bucks. And so, you know, you have your chart, and then, you know, this is a gorgeous little gift. It would be a fabulous graduation gift, in my opinion, to stitch this and then put some scissors, some threads, some buttons, you know, in there, and then just some little gift cards. But this would, or cash, but you know, the first time you leave home and something happens, you are usually not prepared. So I just think that would be an adorable graduation gift for somebody, or a housewarming, you know, set up their house or whatever. I just think that's fabulous. So I wanted to show y'all that before I forgot. What else do I have laid? Oh, I've got Happy Meal buried here. And I think I have some more of these. Did I show y'all this? I can't remember if I got to this last week. That Julie made us. Julie does her, she has a once a month thing at church where she does a craft. So the ladies get together and visit and make a craft and everything. So we took a picture, and Patty's gonna print them on her little, she has one of those little like selfie picture developers. But Julie made us this, and she in here says the little photo album. And so we're gonna put all our little pictures on there. She put this in there. So if you were having a retreat or something, even at church or anything, I just think this is the sweetest thing. And she has just made it. So we were gonna put our picture and then all our contact intel on here, on each one, on each page. So I loved that. I loved that. I can't remember if I showed y'all last week or not. Julie is Valente in California, and I thought I had something with her name on it in here. Oh, and she made us this little mug rug with the little thread bed on the other side. So I adore this. I had to leave it over here, so I did forget to show y'all. And we all know how much I love coffee. So there were all those fun little things in there. Let me see here. Did I show y'all what all Patty had in here? I want to show them off again if I didn't, because she makes the most amazing little counting pins. Her counting pins are just gorgeous. And if you're counting and going a long way across and you don't have counting pins, get you some. They will change your life. It's just difficult to keep up. So I usually go 10 or 20 and put a counting pin, and then 10 or 20 more and do a counting pin. And like, depending on how big it is across, that I'm trying to make sure I get my count right. So you can count it once and then put your counting pin, count it again, you've double checked. Go from there, count again, count, put your counting pin, count again, and just keep going like this. and you can get across your board that way and not have to worry about miscounting, because that is a worry, or it is for me. It's a big worry because nobody likes that, or I don't like to miscount. She has pins in here, little nail files, I mean, all the fun things. Okay, let's see here. Now I got this card, if y'all could see this mess. And this card came from May, all the way from the UK. Isn't it gorgeous? I love that painting anyway. It's just so fun. It was a little thank you, so thank you, May, for that. It's so sweet. And I think I have another card here, but here it is. Like I said, y'all just cannot believe what a mess. Okay, and here is my sweetie 3-stitching. My sweetie's 3-stitching, and she put these out. I'm just showing these so you can see kind of table gifts, or some people take them around to everybody, but they are so, so cute. If I can get this untied to show you. If not, I may just have to. Thank goodness. I cannot get anything untied today. Well, okay then. Here we go. I want to show off her little needle bling that she's got in here. So in this adorable little orange bag, and she had her absolutely precious tag on it. And a witching hour. And then look at this little bling. How cute is that? With a little witching hour sampler threads. What are you doing, Queso Pumpkinhead? You being a crybaby? Yeah. What you do best. That's what you do best. Okay. Oh, I thought I had my Nutcracker over here to show progress on it. I don't guess I do. But also, I'm going to show this. I don't think, did I show this? I don't think I did. I picked this up because this has some of the cutest little things in here. But it has these little pumpkins. Which are hiding from me. Okay, we'll just go at it this way. These little pumpkins right here. Could that get any cuter? Kathy had this on her table. It's called Between Friends, a fall sampling. And it's Summer House and Kathy. So Beth and Kathy on here. And it has, I think, eight or nine things in it. So there's that adorable sampler. There is a needle book and pin cushion. There is, and of course it has Kathy's fabulous finishing instructions in it. Here's the little pin cushion that goes with it. How cute is that? And it also has a little, it's a little pocket, but it's wool felt applique. Isn't that adorable? Then here they are, the little pumpkin stack. Cutest thing ever. I love that. And then this little stack of, it's just a little pillows, but it has the little, I don't know if you can see, oh, there you can. The little border, little banding that goes around this little stack of pillows. So sweet. And then these little pin bolster and pin peeps. So this one has little, the bolster, little long pillow, and then the little pumpkins. How stinking cute is that? So I grabbed that while I was there. Here they are. Here's, I know I thought I had a few more cards here that I buried. I got this from my friend Sari for Halloween. She's always good about always sending me a card. And then this came from Danette. This adorable thank you card. Thank you, Danette. Did I say good morning, Jonathan? I hope I did. But I think that may be about everything. Like I said, we're gonna make a quick trip down to see the Lost Maples down by Kerrville. It's a state park, and the leaves, we're hoping we're gonna catch them turning, and see how beautiful they are. I don't know, turning leaves seem to always try to evade us, but hopefully we can get them caught this time. Now, I'm sure there is a million things I forgot. Like I said, I didn't put my Nutcracker over here, and I did have some progress on it. But that's okay, we'll just get caught up on it next time. But I'm gonna jump off of here, and then y'all have a happy Friday and a great weekend, and enjoy your stitching. Bye.